A Course in Miracles Workbook Lesson 5. I am never upset for the reason I think.
This lesson means that when you feel upset, it is not really because of the thing you think caused it. For example, if you are mad because someone took your book, you might believe that is why you are upset. But the real reason is deeper inside. It is because of how you are choosing to see the situation. The Course is teaching us that our upset does not come from what happens outside of us, but from our own thoughts and beliefs. When we change the way we think, the upset can go away.
This idea, like the one before it, can be used with any person, situation, or event you think is making you upset. Use it with whatever you believe is the cause of your feelings. Your upset may seem to be fear, worry, sadness, anger, jealousy, or something else. These feelings may look different, but they are really the same. Until you learn that the form does not matter, each one is useful to practice with. Applying the same idea to each separate feeling is the first step in realizing they are all the same.
This lesson teaches us that we practice with specific upsets so we can learn that all of them are really the same. Each time we feel upset or uncomfortable, we practice forgiveness and discover that the true cause is guilt in the mind, not something outside of us. When we realize this, illusions disappear and only love remains, which is our true peace. The lesson reminds us to notice the form of our upset and what we believe caused it, so we can learn to see differently.
When you practice today's idea with something that is bothering you, be sure to mention what is bothering you, like if you are feeling anxious or angry, and why you think it is happening. For example, you might say, I am not angry at someone for the reason I think. I am not afraid of something for the reason I think.
Jesus now guides us from focusing on the body and its feelings to looking at the mind and our thoughts.
But again, this should not replace the practice times. First, look in your mind for the causes of upset you believe in. Then notice the forms of upset you think come from them.
Jesus brings us back to searching the mind. We are learning to look within and notice the guilt we have been hiding, which is the real cause of the upsets we think we see.
In these exercises, it may feel harder not to judge some upsets as bigger or smaller than others. To help with this, you can remind yourself that there are no small upsets, because every upset disturbs your peace of mind equally.
We all tend to think some upsets are small and others are big. For example, we may feel only a little annoyed about something minor, but later feel very angry about something major. We believe there is a difference, but this is the very issue being addressed. The ego wants us to believe that illusions have levels, because this hides the truth of God's oneness. The world of differences seems to deny the reality of God's unified love. The ego does not want us to remember this truth, because that would mean the end of the ego. Jesus continues to guide us with this in mind.
Next, look into your mind for anything that is upsetting you, no matter whether you think it is small or big.
This means you should take a quiet moment and look inside your mind to see what is bothering you. It does not matter if it feels like a big problem or just a small one. Every upset is important to notice, because all of them come from the same place in your thinking. When you see them clearly, you can let them go.
You may notice that you do not want to use today's idea with some upsets as much as with others. If this happens, remind yourself that I cannot keep one form of upset and let the other go. For these exercises, see them all as the same.
When we feel like some problems are bigger than others, we need to remind ourselves that this is not true. Jesus tells us this again in the very next sentence, so we can really remember it.
Take about a minute to look inside your mind. Try to notice a few different things that are bothering you, no matter how big or small they seem. Then use today's idea with each one. Say both what you think is causing the upset and how you are feeling. For example, I'm not worried about this for the reason I think. I am not sad about that for the reason I think. Practicing this 3 or 4 times during the day is enough.
In these early lessons, Jesus often reminds us that we keep trying to make a list of which experiences matter more and which matter less. He is teaching us that they are all the same. An illusion is always an illusion, no matter the form. A deeper look at A Course in Miracles shows something surprising. When we are upset, it is because we actually want to be upset, since this makes us feel like innocent victims of what others are doing to us. For now, the lesson repeats that we need to be specific in our practice while also being gentle with ourselves.
I am never upset for the reason I think. I am never upset for the reason I think. I am never upset for the reason I think.